Okay, yeah, so I don't really know what much to talk about or make this video about, aside from the Lord led me to Daniel chapter 7 and chapter 8, and there's those two visions that Daniel was given in the days where, chapter 7 starts out with like the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, and chapter 8, the vision that Daniel saw was in the third reign. The same king, but in the third year of his reign. And I really think the Lord tried to show me is like in his chapter 7 through chapter 8 of the book of Daniel, that the Lord, that it's talking about, and I'll read it. It's going to be a longer video, but I'll read it in just a second. But to sum it up, it talks about, it references like the kings that arise in a later, more towards the end times. So like in this thing, I think it's going to be presidents or world leaders that are going to rise up and take power. And then the visions that God uses horns to represent the kings. Like one will rise up over the other, and then the dreams, like the visions, some break and fall. But I really encourage you, if you want to and feel led, to go read Daniel chapter 7 and chapter 8. And I don't know, now that I think about it, I mean, I guess I can read. My bad. I'm just going to start reading because there's kind of a lot here to digest and process. But I'm going to kind of read the vision itself and give a summary. In the first year, and this is starting in chapter 7 of Daniel, in the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his head as he lay in his bed. Then he wrote down the dream and told us some of the matter. Daniel said, I saw in my vision by night, behold, the four wings of heaven were stirring up the great sea, and four beasts came up out of the sea, different from one another. The first was like a lion and had eagle's wings. Then I looked, its wings were plucked off, and it was lifted up from the ground and made to stand upon 2 feet like a man. And the mind of a man was given to it. And behold, another beast, a second one like a bear. It was raised up on one side. It had 3 ribs in its mouth between its teeth, and it was told, Arise, devour much flesh. And after this I looked, and behold, another like a leopard with 4 wings of a bird on its back. And the beast had 4 heads, and dominion was given to it. After this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a 4th beast, terrifying and dreadful, and exceedingly strong, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and broke in pieces, and it stamped in the residue with its feet of what I don't know. It was different from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. It considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another horn, a little one, before which 3 of the first horns were plucked up by the roots, and behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things. As I looked, thrones were placed, and one that was ancient of days took his seat. His clothing was white as snow, and the hair of his head was like pure wool. His throne was fiery flames, its wheels were burning fire. A stream of fire issued and came forth from before him. 1,000 thousands served him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The court sat in judgment, and the books were opened. I looked then because of the sound of the great words which the horn was speaking. And as I looked, the beast was slain, and his body destroyed, and given over to be burned with fire. As for the rest of the beasts, their dominion was taken away, but their lives were prolonged for a season and a time. I saw in the night visions, and behold, with the clouds of heaven there came one like a son of man. And he came to the Ancient of Days, and was presented before him, and to him was given dominion and glory and kingdom, that all peoples, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom one shall not be destroyed. And that's the end of the vision that Daniel describes, and then Daniel's visions are interpreted. I think it's by Gabriel. I'm not 100% sure. Hold on, let me see if it's still recording. Yeah, it's still recording. Because my phone likes to bug out on me sometimes because of storage space. I really hope and pray that this is speaking to something. Because, like I said before recording, I prayed that God, like, what do you want me to tell your people or whatever? What do you want me to record about? And I just opened to Daniel. I stumbled upon 7, and I read 8 as well. So, and then in the same chapter, starting at 15 through the rest of the chapter to 28, it's interpreted. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it, but hopefully. As for me, Daniel, my spirit was within me, and this is continuing where I left off. So I think like the last part of the dream vision that Daniel had from God, it's talking about like how God is going to establish his kingdom, because it's like one like the Son of Man with white hair, white as snow, white as wool. It's also referenced in the book of Revelation. So Daniel's having visions of the end times and the second coming of Christ. But here's the interpretation. As for me, Daniel, my spirit within me was anxious, and the visions of my head alarmed me. I approached one of those who stood there and asked him the truth concerning all this. So he told me and made known to me the interpretation of the things. These 4 great beasts are 4 kings who shall arise out of the earth. But the saints of the Most High shall receive the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever and ever. Then I desired to know the truth concerning the 4 beasts, which was different from the rest, exceedingly terrifying, with its teeth and iron claws of bronze, and which devoured and broke in pieces, and stamped the residue with its feet, and concerning the 10 horns that were on its head, and the other horn which came up, and before which 3 of them fell, the horn which had eyes and a mouth that spoke great things, and which seemed greater than its fellows. As I looked, this horn made war with the saints, and prevailed over them, until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given for the saints of the Most High. And the time came when the saints received the kingdom. Thus he said, as the 4th beast, there shall be a 4th kingdom on earth, which shall be different from all the kingdoms. It shall devour the whole earth, and it trampled it down and break into pieces. As for the 10 horns out of this kingdom, 10 kings shall arise, and I think they're going to be presidents, shall be different from the former ones, and shall put down 3 kings. He shall be, or like world leaders, like in the Middle East, I think, because there's a reference in the book of Revelation. If you read about the 4 horsemen, there's one horse is red, white, and another one is white. Another one is green and black. Those are the colors of like the Iranian flag, Jordan flag, a lot of flag colors in the Middle East. I didn't know, really put 2 and 2 together. I watched a video about that a while ago, but there you go. They have it. Continuing. He shall speak words against the Most High, and shall swear out the saints of the Most High, and shall think to change the times of the law. Seems like that's happening now. For a time, 2 times, and a half a time, but the court shall sit in judgment, and his dominion shall be taken away, to be consumed and destroyed to the end. And the kingdom and the dominion and the greatness of the kings under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High. Their kingdom shall be an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey them. Here is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my thoughts greatly alarmed me, and my color changed, but I kept the matter in my mind. It's still recording. Yep, just checking. Well, that's the first vision. I think I want to make this a 2-part video, because I don't want the video to, because if I accidentally stop recording and then I have to re-record it. So I'm going to make this, so this one will be titled like Daniel chapter 7 part 1, the next one will be part 2 of 8. But the next vision is vision of the ram of a ram and a goat, and I'm going to start that video off with reading it. But pray to God, if this is for you, if you need to hear this, like ask Him, or even turn to His Word, ask Him, and then open the Bible randomly and see what you stumble upon. Or really discern in the Spirit and like ask God, is this for you to hear? And I think this is more or less a warning and a reminder to what's going on in the world, especially since the Pride community, the LGBTQ community, they're publicly mocking Jesus, and now they're putting Satan loves on their Pride flags, and it's blatantly demonic now. If it wasn't already obviously demonic already, it is now. It's just, I think we need to be paying more attention to like the visions that we saw in Revelation and Daniel. I think this is what God's trying to highlight, but I could be wrong because I don't know. I'm just trying to, hopefully, I'm just trusting that this is from Him and that He wanted me to say this, and so read this. So there you have it. I'll leave a link to part 2. I'll make it part 2, but if you want to go watch that one or feel led to watch that one, go ahead. But I'll see you in that one.